Hey, my magical people. Happy Magic Moon Monday. Today I was sitting with the energies and a lot was coming up about revving up. So I saw a key being inserted into an ignition and it was cranking up. I also was hearing coming out of dormancy. So some of you may be feeling that there's a lot of energy surrounding new ideas and new ways of really kind of pushing forward with these ideas. And then even while I was shuffling the cards with the Goddess Tarot deck, the Sacred Space card came out. So some of you may be feeling the need to sit down to really kind of hone in. Some of you may be getting some claircognizant downloads about your next path and moves forward. So there may be a lot of, like I said, new energies presenting themselves, especially within the cerebral space and within the spiritual realm too. So we'll just kind of pull some cards and see what's happening. The moon is also in Libra, so a lot of energy surrounding balance and really making sure that those relationships are also being balanced and seeing where those energies can be highlighted and improved upon. So we also pulled the arts, express yourself through creative activities. And we pulled purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So with all of these together, making sure that you have a space to be able to exercise some of these thoughts that are coming out. And also, I'm getting that a lot of you are ingesting a lot of information and it's kind of just floating around up here and it needs an outlet. So I feel like spirit guides are really asking you to take stock of how can I express these ideas out into my world to really help and benefit others. So I'm going to pull some tarot and kind of get down to the nitty gritty of what's going on here. Spirit guides, ancestors, please help me in delivering the best and highest messages for my tarot collective at this time. What messages are available at this time? Too many. Okay, so we have the Fool, we have the Devil, and we have the Queen of Wands, which this energy has been popping up quite a lot within this space. And then we also have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, some of you are really concentrating on a passion project with the Ace of Wands. So wands represent, like I said, that fire energy, that ignition, that spark of what's coming up. And then paired with the Fool, so there may be some, like I said, new ideas, new cognitive downloads coming through that are asking you to implement out into the 3D world. And having that space to hone in these ideas is really going to be helpful for you at this time. And then we also have the Devil here. So I'm getting some of you maybe feeling some blocks around how to move forward with this, whether it is a blockage of control or negative self-talk, feeling like, you know, am I good enough to really put this out there? Am I ready to put this out there? There's a lot of energy surrounding that space, and it's also in the heart of the reading too. So I'm going to get some clarification on seeing where we can kind of break through some of this devil energy. I'm also hearing attachments. Some of you may be feeling attached to a certain outcome, certain people, and environments that are asking to be shifted for you. Spirit, can I get some clarification on this devil? Okay. So clarifying the devil, we have the King of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be surrounding the heart space, and also it also could be surrounding, like I said, relationships, environments, people that are leaving you feeling entrapped and stuck. This is kind of the analysis paralysis card. And all of these thoughts, all of these mental downloads, they're just staying stuck. They're staying within the mind space. And they're really asking to come out into the 3D world. And with this Ace of Pentacles, this is new environments, new ways of presenting to the world too what it is that that inner space is feeling. The King of Cups really is all about the heart space. So this energy is also about emotional intelligence. So where is it that we're feeling blocked? Where is it that our head and our heart are feeling a little disconnected? Is really where this devil energy is popping up. But with this Queen of Wands, this is the shadow work queen. So Spirit's really asking you to dive deep into that realm of where are these areas popping up that I don't see on a regular basis? Where are these blind spots for me? And really creating that sacred space for you to do this in a place that feels safe and a place that feels aligned for you to really dive deep into some of these blocks that you're feeling, because she also holds that light to be able to dive down into the depths, to dive down into the subconscious. We're also about to enter into Pisces season. So, and Pisces rules the subconscious realm. It's also the last sign of the zodiac. So this can be very much an energy of wrapping things up to help move into this new cycle. And the Queen of Wands, she's also very altruistic and she has a lot of creative ideas. So really allowing her to hold the space and to hold the torch to really illuminate those sticky spots or those dark spaces is really going to help to move into a place of feeling empowered and a place of feeling like that creativity can really flow through you, and to help purify the energies that are surrounding you at this time. So let me see here. What else is going on? Spirit, what else is going on here for the collective? I love it when they do that. Okay, so they have death and also release. This is all that shadow work that I was talking about. So even though there is an ending happening, there's always a new beginning with the death card. And this is very scorpionic energy too. So many times when we dive into the depths and dive into that shadow, it brings up feelings of just things that are uncomfortable and things that we may feel like we are not allowed to feel. But this point in time is really asking us to dive down into that lower realm and to release any sticky spots, any feelings of resentment, any feelings of betrayal, or any feelings that you may feel abandoned is also a word that's coming up too. Because these energies can really kind of block us from our blessings and block us from really seeing how beautiful that our life can be, and it is asking to be and to transform. And we also have power at the bottom of the deck too. So these two energies at the bottom of these cards are really amazing. A lot of illumination, a lot of fire, and a lot of these two torches are also, Hecate has been very present. So these two torches are illuminating that. And maybe you are working with some of that shadow energy. And I'm also getting for a lot of you that a lot of your psychic abilities are starting to open up and are asking to be presented into the world. And maybe some imposter syndrome is coming up with that. And imposter syndrome, it comes up when we are actually elevating to a space that we're not familiar with. And it is also those energies of, am I good enough? Do I have the proper training? And to help kind of ease that energy, we can really reach out and start to take classes, find mentors, and really do that to help fill in the gaps of where we feel like, okay, Spirit, I'm being asked to do these things, but I don't necessarily feel confident or comfortable in just laying all of my gifts out there for everybody to see, because I need practice. I need to be able to feel as though I am comfortable and I'm able to provide services for people that are going to really benefit from what I have to say. And just having that confidence to back that up is, I think, where some of those gaps are, and where this shadow energy, this feels like this is lingering within that. So let me pull some more energies around here. Spirit, what else is going on here? And at the bottom of the clarifying, we have the Justice card, so which is also that Libra energy. So we have healing, we have focus, and we have faith. So I was also getting some anxiety with this healing card, and wherever that space is within the body, it really is asking us to ground into the body, because a lot of the times with anxiety, it's a lot happening within the upper chakra realm. So really making sure that you are moving, getting out into nature, and doing that inner deep dive to figure out, okay, where is this anxiety coming from? Is it from my diet? Is it from my environment? Is it from not being able to express myself in the ways that I really need to, in the ways that I came down here in order to serve the collective and the human race. So there's a lot of really looking deep into the self at this time, and allowing your gifts and your intuition to really help illuminate the spaces forward, because a lot of the times our anxiety is just spinning. It's that analysis paralysis energy. It keeps you in a level of stagnancy. And with that download that I was hearing, that coming out of dormancy, it is this level of transparency with the self, and allowing a lot of this energy to surface and to bubble up, even if it feels uncomfortable, because there is so much power in the shadow. There is so much power in looking at our blocks and being able to, and then we have Underworld at the bottom of that deck. So this, yeah. There's a lot of information in our fears, and allowing those fears to talk to us without feeling the need to push them aside, and coming clean with our higher self, our guides. And if this is coming out in certain relationship dynamics, asking yourself, is there ways for this dynamic to work, or is this a dynamic where I have already done this cycle? I don't need to bring it with me anymore. And that's going to also take a lot of space within the self to really make sure that you're not bringing old patterns and old relationships into this next cycle of abundance and love and ascension, because we don't want to be repeating the same patterns and the same process with different people. So allowing yourself to really sit and to focus. And perhaps this is going to take a time of being still and not having so much of that mental chatter and distractions going on. So picking a day and allowing that day every week, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, to sit down in meditation and really asking, okay, where am I keeping myself stuck? Where am I blocking my abundance? Because Spirit is ready to open and give to you. There's also this Have Faith card. And if you're feeling that there is something that is bigger than you, give it to your guides, give it to Spirit, give it to your ancestors, and allow yourself to not have all the answers either, and trust that their guidance will be enough for you to move forward. Because sometimes if we are coming at a situation that we don't have all the answers to, but we allow Spirit to take over, many times when that situation is presented to us again, we can actually handle it in a different way. It feels different because they have been doing their work to help imbue your DNA and your ascension to be able to handle certain situations better. And this is really the work that we came down here to do, is to rise in our energy. And I know that there's been a lot of shifts going on in the collective. The Schumann resonance has been off the chart. I've been feeling, there's been so much happening with feelings of certain frequencies are just no longer being able to be held within the body, and allowing that to be okay, allowing that to be recognized, and saying, okay, I am more sensitive at this time. I really do need to go through a lot of that purification to shed the old cycle. And maybe it's, like I said, with certain things that you're consuming, whether it's social media or overworking, that this time really is being asked to be still and to really help to close out any energies with the Pisces season, because I do feel like that revving up is specifically going to happen within that Aries and springtime, because things are now starting to come back to life. It's that regeneration was also the word that I was hearing too. So yeah, but thank you for being here with me. And please like, share, subscribe if these messages are hitting with you. It really does help the channel. And if you are interested in any candles, sprays, anything that's going to help you within your daily life and to provide purpose, the link for the Etsy shop is in the link below. But otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Thank you.